ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pornsak's fan club. A big hand, please, for Pornsak.
Hello, everyone. Hello,
welcome.
Danny.
Hello. Thank you. Not every day that the moderator or the host gets to hug the speaker on stage, especially here at Ready for Life 2024. I sense that you're somewhat nervous. Why is that so?
I think it's because I'm with my idol on stage right now, so it brings me some chills, good chills.
We've known each other for many years. I wouldn't mention how many, just in case,
Childhood friend.
Exactly, since young, when we were very young. Because here we're redefining retirement. You are half into retirement because you've made quite a lot.
I would hope so.
You've made it big in life, and you are my idol. I look up to you, and I wish I'm going to be like you when I get older.
Wow! All I can say is 我是看你的戏和听你的节目长大的。
哎呀，我是追着你拿到的奖项，然后继续在后面追跑的。Okay, so we promise you this is not going to be a cross talk. 这场不是相声，
不是哦，
不是，是单口。I'm very happy to have Pornsak here. Congratulations, actually. Just a few days ago, we saw on the papers that Minister Ong Ye Kung. From 2025 onwards?
Yes.
So TCM practitioners, they're going to get their recognition. How do you feel about that?
I think I've always been very lucky because of my mentor, Chen Mei Yi Shi. So I think getting recognition may not be something that I'm really after, but what she has taught me is that I just need to be very nice and to my patients and just keep on honing my skills. I think that's what we are really after. But of course, thank you, Minister Ong, if you're somewhere here. Thank you.
His ears and eyes all around. Well, actually, Pornsak is not just a celebrity, not just a personality, but also a TCM practitioner.
Yes.
And I saw it through the years, if you don't believe me, how he has actually put his heart and mind and efforts into reading textbooks.
Yes.
And when it comes to TCM, mind you, it takes 7 years.
7 long years.
7 long years.
Yes.
By the end of 7 years, you get 7-year itch.
By the end of 7 years, you just want it to end.
And then you get a cert, and then you become
the cert will take another year.
Oh dear.
So you get your degree first, and then after 7 years of pursuing your bachelor degree in TCM, then you have to spend another year to get a license to practice. So that's about 8 years plus minus.
Right. So Pornsak was a person that I go to for tips on hosting documentaries, because I've been doing that for the past 10 years. I remember...
You've got to be kidding me.
No, seriously. I've been doing it for 10 years. 过去10年我一直在主持电视资讯节目。But 10 years ago, I actually went to him. He was the first person that I asked, what should I look out for on these overseas trips?
Look out for MediaCorp.
Oh, that's because you're no longer with MediaCorp?
No, I love MediaCorp.
Okay, that's what he said.
Yeah, but land profile artist, by the way. Yes,
that's right,
thank you.
And also TCM practitioner and live streamer at ICHIGO.sg. Okay, so I was asking Pornsak about how is it like, to be overseas and to take care of yourself. And at the time, I even told him, said, you should take some time off and go explore, do a little touristy sightseeing wherever you are. And then he didn't reply me anymore. It was not
so not motivated.
I know, so unprofessional. How can you ask such a personal question? And then I realized that every time when you are on trip or on a work trip, it's actually a lot of work. You probably don't have a lot of time to think about your own leisure, your own pleasure.
Yeah.
And while you're overseas, you actually have to take care of yourself, and that brings us to wellness.
Actually, the thing about wellness is not just you taking care of yourself. I think after this talk, I hope everyone here can learn how not just to take care of yourselves, but also of your loved ones. I think that's also a very important part of 养生.
I think they should pay me more because I'm just doing crosstalk.
Aww.
Right here. Okay, can I ask Pornsak?
Yes.
What is wellness to you? How do you look at wellness?
For me, wellness is not just being healthy physically, but also emotionally and spiritually as well. Wellness is something that is very wholesome. It's not just one aspect of your life. In fact, later during my talk, I've just broken it down to 3 main parts. Those are just some of the things that I feel that's really important and easy to understand and grasp. You can bring all these home and start your own clinic tomorrow.
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about money and investment throughout the day, especially here at Ready for Life. So you can be wealthy, but you need to be healthy. Because if you're wealthy and not healthy, then what's the worth of having so much wealth?
I think health is wealth. That's the mantra for all of us. And since we are on the topic of investing, I think apart from just investing your funds, your money, the best thing to invest in, ladies and gentlemen, is really your health. Nothing is more worth investing in compared to health.
Okay, do you believe it? We have never rehearsed. We don't have a script.
Yes!
We're just throwing it off.
Where's my script?
Oh my gosh, I should throw away all my cue cards. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand please for Pornsak.
谢谢君伟，谢谢。
请坐，请上座。
Okay, 来了 ，ladies and gentlemen, okay.
Okay, today we're actually focusing on TCM.
Yes.
How much should we believe that TCM can actually help me in my pursuit of wellness in life?
I think, as we all know, if there are 2 main schools of thoughts, the Western medicine and of course Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine. So what's the main difference between these 2 if you were to ask me? I feel that TCM takes a more proactive and preventive measure. In fact, if you were to think about it, the gist about TCM is 治未病. 胃 as in it hasn't happened yet. So you must be very curious, right? What is this 治胃病 all about?
不是那个胃
No, not 肠胃的胃，
不是肠胃的胃，
是还没有发生，
未来的胃。
未发生的，对。
Okay.
So you know this concept of a preventive and proactive technique to managing your health, I think that encapsulates what TCM is all about.
治未病。我以为你今天只是纯粹讲说
讲胃吗？
对，胃，
因为吃太多了。
对，吃太多了。
等一下会有一个食谱，那个食谱呢是给所有呢就是要保护肠胃吃太多的朋友的一个中医食谱。等一下有食疗方，大家放心。
Alright, my best bilingual friend right here. If you know TCM, then that will help you with your language ability as well as going to be as bilingual as
It
Pornsak.
will force you to learn Chinese in a way that you will never imagine.
So there are a lot of difficult words during your course of study for TCM.
I think not just difficult in the sense that they're not daily usage, they're not from your daily vocabulary. I think it's difficult because some of them are written in 古文. So it's, you just have to make really good friends with, last time during my time it was Google, but now you have ChatGPT.
Yes.
So please make full use of ChatGPT. It's super bilingual, trust me.
I've been studying I Ching for the past 7 months.
哎呦，杨师傅，杨师傅
啊，不要这么说，这皮毛，这点皮毛而已。
哇，改天要找你耶！
发现古文真的呀，如果要让中文进步的话，请学中医或者是看易经。OK。那中医 what is TCM? Tell us a little bit more so that we can understand TCM a little bit better.
I think a lot of people think TCM is something that you just go to when you are not well, or TCM is just all about herbs and traditional Chinese medicine. Actually, that's just a very small portion of TCM. What encapsulates the whole soul and spirit of TCM is this. I think all of us, we want to age gracefully and age slowly. TCM cannot stop aging. If there's any TCM physician who tell you, 我可以让你不衰老，我可以让你长生不老，我有不死之药, please walk out of the clinic right away because that is a fallacy, it's a scam, it's a hoax, it's not true. So what is TCM? I think TCM is a technique that we can all learn easily to make sure that we age gracefully and slowly.
所以中医不是骗术，它不是技术，它是人生的一种艺术。
我觉得很多人
不错啊，中文不错啊。
给他掌声一下。 我觉得中医对我来讲呢，很多人为什么觉得它是一个骗术呢？因为中医其实是一个非常哲理的一门学问 ，it's philosophical. What is yin and yang? You cannot measure yin and yang, can we? But a lot of things in TCM is all about yin and yang. I'll be touching on that a bit later also. 而且我觉得中医为什么很多人都觉得，它好像是不实在，是因为其实中医你有没有发现到？它没有医药报告。一般上你去看中医呢，说真的，我每次在做讲座的时候，我都跟大家讲说，如果有一天你对中医的一个感觉或者一个信任度有一点动摇，那是你对中医师的信任度有点动摇。不是你对中医有动摇，因为我觉得中医5000年的中华文化不可能这么容易被撼动。可是呢，可能有一些中医师对中医学术方面的理解，有一些差异、一些偏差，所以导致到他们对于病人的一些沟通或者传达的一些讯息有一点异样。所以我觉得，如果有一天你对中医有一点撼动的话，一定要提醒自己是中医师的问题。
If one day you have certain doubts about traditional Chinese medicines, actually directed towards the practitioner who might have a different understanding or mindset about TCM. It's not about the 5,000-year-old knowledge, which is so rich, but possibly due to personal differences.
I personally believe in the TCM healthcare system, so I hope after today's talk, I'll have more TCM, believers,
followers too.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm just so happy that TCM is getting its recognition as well for practitioners.
2025, that's the year in Singapore.
We're
But in China, if you were to read a lot of reports, be it from Bloomberg, from Dow Jones, when President Xi, when he got into power, one of the very first things that he did was to spend billions on the research and the promotion of TCM. So I think that it's also soft power when it comes to not just China, but also Japan and Korea. So Korea, in fact, has been trying to make traditional Chinese medicine traditional Korean medicine, but I don't think they are successful yet. So let's see how it goes.
Okay, so we've got lots to find out today.
Yes.
How would you like to start to tell us about TCM?
So as you can tell, the first thing that I'm going to share is what we are going to do today, ladies and gentlemen. So it's basically an introduction, which I'm going to do, how I got to know TCM, how TCM affected my life, and why is it that I've decided to spend 8 years of my life pursuing this license to practice. So I guess it's something that I really want to share with you because it's my passion. Next, this concept of Yang Shen or cultivating wellness, because it's a theme for today. So I guess Yang Shen is something that's on everybody's mind, and since you have already registered for this talk, I think Yang Shen is something that you want to know more about. That I'll pay special attention to as well. The third part of it is 假报. Because when I talk about TCM, right, everybody say, oh, TCM 假报, must 假报, then it's TCM. So what exactly is 假报? Is it are we talking about 1,000-year-old ginseng or super expensive cordyceps? I don't think so. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, after today's talk, your wallet is still very safe. Very safe, trust me. All the 食疗方 food therapy recipes that I've come up with, all below $20. If you like that, can I hear an applause, please? All below $20. So please, after today's talk, go and choose one of the many recipes and start cooking them for your family.
Oh man, I thought I was going to get some commission out of every packet that you're going to sell today.
No, I didn't think of that. Next time, okay? And then lastly, just a conclusion where I'll sum up everything and everybody is on your way to wellness. That's how I've structured the talk for today.
Pornsak and I think we both look up to 陈美娥医师 a lot.
Yes, she was the one who actually got me into spending 8 years of my life pursuing this journey of TCM. So I'm very grateful to her actually.
We call her 神医.
神医美娥。
而且他们应该拍新的电视连续剧，就叫神医美娥。
Based on her life story.
Wow.
Yeah.
I used to go to her whenever I have ailments and pain. From now on, I'm going to go to you.
Oh yes, you can find me at the same place as well.
Okay. How do you start on your 8-year journey?
So what happens is this, ladies and gentlemen. What happens 8 years ago, or no, now 12 years already. 12 years ago. Wow.
You look the same.
Really?
你根本就骗术嘛！
真的吗？真的吗？
你的青春不老。
So that's my dad, ladies and gentlemen, and that photo was taken like, oh my God, at least 6 or if not 8 years ago. That was taken, I think, in MediaCorp, backstage in the green room. Me and my dad, we were doing a charity performance for, I think it's a 仁慈医院, if I'm not wrong. 人心慈爱超万千.
You played 二胡 and you sang.
Yes, and I think this one was on my violin, if I'm not wrong. So, yes. And why is it that I chose this picture was because, do you know before he started playing the 二胡, this 八卦新闻, before he started playing the 二胡, right, he had an unexplainable pain in his left hand. So, you know the show is about to begin in a few hours' time, so I actually called up 美娥医师 and said, 美娥医师，我们要去现场直播节目了，然后我的爸爸的手，他不可以拉二胡，他的手突然间动不了了，怎么办？
从现在开始，我们每次提到他名字，我们要叫神医美娥。
Yes, so thank God I have her speed dial. I have her on speed dial. So 美娥医师 came, and then she just acupunctured my dad. And if I'm not wrong, it was only 2 needles. 2支针搞定. And it's not like, you know, where she's injecting chemicals into my dad's body. No, it's just 2 very simple looking needles. One on the neck, and the second one on the leg. So I'm like, hello, 美医师，他是手痛呢？手啊，not 脖子痛啊 not 脚痛啊 Why are the needles going everywhere but not the 手？我们要上台表演了，手。Then 神医美娥, in her very relaxed tone, very composed, she says, 不用担心，会好的。I'm like, wow, okay. So if she says 会好 means 会好啊. That was exactly what happened before I went to sign up for my TCM course. My dad had the same problem. So in Thailand, we brought him to all the hospitals already, both public and private. Still not okay. So I called my father and said, "Hey, Papa, 我今日帶你嚟新加坡啦，新加坡嘅衛生真好嘅，你個手到泰國會唔會好嚟新加坡定掉好?" So I was telling my dad, "Hey, don't worry, you know, if you know the doctors or the physicians in Thailand cannot cure your hand, I'll fly you over to Singapore. This is one of the best healthcare system in the world, so it's going to work." So I flew him over. It didn't work. I brought him first to public hospitals, didn't work, never mind. I brought him to private hospitals. Yes, all the mountains, you know. Singapore's private hospitals all on the mountain one. Mouth A, Mouth E, how come all on the mountains? I do not know. So, yes, I went up to the mountains. Didn't get the cure that I wanted.
上山没有用。
上山没有高人，因为高人原来在 KK Hospital 对面。That's 美娥医师 clinic, by the way. So, you know, at that point in time, I still didn't know 美娥医师. I still didn't believe in 中医中药 yet. So I brought my father to her, and as usual, 2 needles. One on the neck, and one on the leg. And same thing. 不好意思，美娥医师，我爸爸是手不舒服. She says, 没事的，会好的。So I'm like, okay, let's see, you know, because I've spent so much money and I've brought him from private to public hospitals. Nothing works, but 美娥医师 with 2 needles, it worked, and I was sold. At that point in time, I was sold. I said, 哦，这个真的好厉害哦，这个你的针里面放什么？没有啊，就是2支针，你可以看。So she passed me 2 acupuncture needles, and I look at it against the light. 真的没有什么嘞。所以我想说，这个是什么来的哈？是不是 hocus pocus 啊？魔术是吗？他讲不是， 这个就是中医的医术。That point, I was like asking her, oh, 这个要去哪里学？他们讲，哦 she has an application form. 来，我跟你说哈，你可以现在去报名啊。
你被骗了，我跟你讲，
他没有跟我讲要读7年。So that was how I started my journey. Thanks to my dad and thanks to 美儿医师。The second photo that I chose was during my fourth year of TCM, because for the first 3 years, ladies and gentlemen, it's utterly boring. There's no practical classes, it's just you with a very thick book and a very old professor on stage. So trust me, I fell asleep many, many times. But this was the first time that I actually tried acupuncture on myself. So the first guinea pig has to be yourself. So I think this photo is something that means a lot to me. This was the first practical lesson during the 4th year of my TCM class. That's how I chose, come about choosing these 2 photos. Don't worry, Shen Yi Mei Er is somewhere on my slide also. Don't worry.
Yeah, so actually it's true. When I had my slip disc, I went to Shen Yi Mei Er as well. Yeah, and she actually told me that depending on the problem, it matters how deep the needle goes in. And then she was doing an experiment on me, and then there was students. Oh, no, actually, she was
Thank
doing.
you for being the guinea pig.
Yeah, she was doing an example actually. So she had students all around, and then I was lying there, topless, but back facing, and then she poked in and she said, see, this is for the effect, okay? Then if you go in a little bit deeper, see, vibrating. And then she was doing all this demonstration with students all around, and then I could feel the effect immediately while I was lying there. Yeah.
Now the needle, it's going to be the same needle whether I use it or she uses it or you use it or anyone in the room use it. Now what is the difference that gives this sensation? We call it 得气. 得气. So when you go for acupuncture, you feel this sort of like a current running through. That is 得气. The feeling of 得气, it's 如鱼上钩. So it's like when you go fishing, it's when the fish took the bait. That's the feeling. You will visually, you can see the needle. I'll exaggerate it a bit, 我夸张一点啊。得气呢，你知道当中医师把那个针施针了之后，你真的如果你仔细看的话，那个针呢会稍微的跳一下。哎呦，笑了，哇 ！Can I see a show of hands? Who have gone for acupuncture?
Raise your hands if you've gone for acupuncture.
Okay, about half the room.
Not bad.
So the other half, what happened? Very healthy, is it? Very healthy, is it?
他们不得气，
不得气，
不得气，
你们要争气点。
得不到。
Okay, so the experience that Chinwei was describing just now is actually 得气. And that's what acupuncture is all about. That's what it's all about. It's just waking up your immune system saying, hey, it's time to work. Where do I go to work? Here, or here, or here. So it's like sending a GPS system and an alarm clock into your body to wake up your immune system.
我觉得很好哎，来这边可以学很多新的中文字，然后丰富我的词汇，
真的已经谦虚了啦。
还有这个颐养天年。
我觉得呢，要用这4个字呢来做讲座的一个开头。为什么呢？ So, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin.
With Chinese lesson number 1.
No. Let's begin the wellness talk proper. So, 颐养天年. If you were to separate the words, 颐 is actually your chin, your lower chin. That's 颐. So, why 颐养天年? Is it we have to do something to the chin? We have to go for some aesthetic clinic in Korea for surgery to make our chin sharper so we can live longer? No, it doesn't work that way. 颐养天年 literally means your chin, this part of your jaw, is dropped. Why? Because when you smile, your chin drops. 来，大家笑一下 ，1, 2, 3.
OK， 大家可以去韩
Very
国走一趟。
good，very good。没有在看，如果你不能动的话，就是打 Botox。
哦，
有没有人打 Botox？没有啊。
你笑得很灿烂啊。
对，没有打 Botox 啊，我做针灸美容。
哦
Okay, so 颐养 we all know, right? 颐 is to smile with your jaw drop. 颐 and 养养生的养，颐养。Now the next question， 不给你们答案了。Let's do a Q&A。天年是多少年？3年。3年太短了啦。
30年。
30年 ？Any takers？ 多少？60年？100年？120年？我们很在竞标哦。
对
，3块，6块，80块，80块，12，成交，120块，
就是你的。
Ladies and gentlemen， 颐养天年 ，it's 100 to 120 years。所以好好的养生的话，我们的寿命可以去到100到120年。That is what we mean by 颐养天年。天年指的是120年。
可是孔子说过，人生70古来稀。那所以其实我们的概念其实还可以再延长多一点。We can actually have a longer lifespan if we wish to do so.
Yes, and I think Junwei has also mentioned something. 人生70古来稀。You know, in the past, this knowledge of cultivating wellness is not so well spread, so widely spread. Why? No technology, no WhatsApp, no Google, no YouTube, no ChatGPT, nothing. But nowadays, look at the amount of information that we have. So I think with so much information on hand, to live to 100 years old, it's not a joke anymore. 它真的不是开玩笑。但是这边有一个重点，要怎么样活到120岁？颐养天年 ，remember， 重点在第一个字。笑着、健康的迎接100岁或120岁。So when we want to age, we want to age healthily. 因为大家想想一下，真正的福气是什么？长寿不健康不是福气，健康但不长寿不是福气。真正的福气，真正的颐养天年是。健康又 ，Hello， Very good， 给自己掌声一下。
So we all wish for longevity,
Yes.
but it's important to be healthy too. And the secret to that is really smile, which is the main meaning of the very first character.
Yes， 颐养天年 ，smile and welcome old age. The other very important word is 养啊，养生的养啊 ，ladies and gentlemen, okay? So, you know, just now I was just sharing with you that there were a lot of 古文书 that we have to study, and one of them that I really want to share with you is 黄帝内经. 黄帝内经, one of the biggest classics in TCM. There's so many interesting points in there, and today I picked 5 to share with you. The first one, 天人合一, to be one with nature. I know it sounds a bit hocus pocus. Actually, it's what we've been doing every day. When the weather is cold, wear a jacket, wear a cardigan. What food do you eat? Maybe 麻油姜丝鸡，对不对？天气冷的时候 you know, sesame oil, oh, very warming. Ginger, very warming. 天人合一。When the weather is hot, 绿豆汤. When the weather is hot, 冬瓜茶. These are simple things that we've been doing every day, but it's part of 天人合一，顺应着天气，顺应着天时。That's 天人合一。Next， 五脏养护。This 五脏指的是心肝脾肺肾。So when we say wellness, it's not just going for your Botox, going just for your fillers, going for a nose job to make you look young, but your organs are failing you. That's not wellness. That's not wellness. Real wellness starts from within. Starts from within. 所以呢，五脏的养护非常的重要。等一下我们就会跟大家呢，分享 一套养生操，13个步骤搞定。今天每一个人一定学会，学不会我留下来教到你学会。
All right.
Okay?
So we're gonna lead everybody through gym.
No.
Exercise, a wellness exercise later on that will help you. It actually goes from within
Yes.
to without. So
Yes.
internal organs is important for you to take care of first.
And I know emotion, something that we always say. 你知道吗？其实一个人来这个世界上需要修身养性，修身今天大家可以做到。养性才是那个难做到的。So, ladies and gentlemen, regulating your emotions is also part of wellness. Imagine you're always very upset, very angry. How does that help with wellness, emotional wellness? It doesn't at all. And it will affect your physical health. As we know, when your children are very naughty or your grandchildren are very naughty, 哇，气到我要爆肝。Literally, my liver is going to explode because my children or grandchildren, they're so naughty. 生气真的会爆肝哈 ladies and gentlemen. 所以呢，情绪要稳定，天天要开心。当然，我们是人嘛，对不对？不可能一天24个小时都嘻嘻哈哈，那个就是精神有点不正常了。喜怒哀乐还是要有，但是呢，既来之则安之。This is what I mean by regulating emotions. Okay? Next, balanced diet. 这个不用我多说了。You know the pyramid that Health Promotion Board has been pushing in our face. That is the pyramid, ladies and gentlemen, the pyramid of balanced diet. Okay? Last but not least, physical exercise. 活动，活着就是要动. So I guess this is something that is very easily understood as well. And two very important quotes that I'm going to share with you today. 治未病. This is really the heart and soul of today's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Preventive and proactive health management. 素问 is from 黄帝内经. It says, 是故圣人不治已病，治未病；不治已乱，治未乱。What does this mean? You know, when you see a problem about to arise, you must quickly stop it before it becomes chaos. Same thing for health management. You see the weather is very hot, and then, suddenly it rains, and then it becomes hot again. 哎呀，快点煮凉茶咯，要生病咯。Preventive and proactive. 这个就是治未病，不是等到昨天天气热又下雨，你看我今天伤风感冒了。That is too late already. That is too late already. So this is the concept of 治未病. In fact, all our 阿嬷 and all our 公 they already know 治未病 already. 哎呦，天气很热哦，来啊，吃绿豆爽啊，喝一下绿豆汤，治未病。阿嬷不是等到你生病了啊，吃绿豆爽，那个太迟了啊。所以治未病的概念其实很简单，很简单。另外呢，就是孙思邈也是呢，我们中医界一位呢非常了不起的药王或者药圣或者药神。他说：上医医未病之病，中医医愈病之病，下医医疫病之病。What does it mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's say we have a grading system. Grade A, B, and C. A grade C physician treats you when you're sick. 伤风咳嗽啊 OK 我开药给你了那伤风咳嗽 That's grade C. That's grade C. Grade B, when you come in, I can feel that 你是不是要咳嗽了？你看到你脸色不是很好了哦，而且我听你的呼吸声，哎呀，你要生病了。That is grade B. 你快要生病了，预病。Grade A, ladies and gentlemen, 治未病。还没有生病，我就知道说，你知道吗？大肠跟肺相表里，所以你大肠出现了问题哦，我先帮你准备肺部的预防，所以你就不咳嗽了。That is 上医 Grade A doctor. Okay?
Is that might that be an age-old contradiction or maybe competition or a difference between Western philosophy when it comes to medicine and traditional Chinese medicine?
I think the thing about Western medicine is this. Why don't I share with you a story? Jing Yingji, I'm sure we all know her. She's a very well-loved veteran, right? There was one, she saw me in the artist resting room and she was saying, "Hey, Pornsak, 你有没有想过要去韩国做中医？"
Have you ever thought about going to Korea to be a TCM
Yes.
practitioner?
我讲，金姐，我去韩国我就做鼻子咯，还做什么中医？ You know, I will go for a nose job, right? Why do I still have to work as TCM doctor? You know why she asked me? Because in Korea, everyone knows 治胃病 when the baby is born. Straight away, a healthy baby, a healthy baby, 健健康康的宝宝. The mother or the grandmother will bring the baby to the TCM doctor already. 哎，我希望我的孩子以后可以长高一点，我希望我的孩子可以壮一点，我希望我孩子不要那么容易生病，所以他长大我要他 healthy 一点，治胃病。So you know this is actually something that is very TCM. From a Western medicine philosophy or perspective, 没有生病不要来找我啦，生病了你来找我，因为你不生病我也不知道要怎么帮你。So I think this is the main difference. No good or bad, it's just two different school of thoughts. Two different school of thoughts. 我永远提倡是中医合并，是对病人最好的一个治疗方式。
Okay, I've got a question coming in
Yes.
because you've been scanning QR code.
Wow, 2050 we're living in.
Yes. So this question is related to what we've been discussing. How do you complement Western medication with TCM techniques then? Is there a way to do that? Is there any harm in taking both forms of medication?
So, you know, a lot of people think of TCM, they think about medicinal herbs. Medicinal herbs, 就是中草药. That's not it. That's not just it. When you think of TCM, 食疗方，好像我们刚才说的绿豆解百毒，天气要热了，头要疼了，来碗绿豆汤，这个跟你的西药完全没有冲突，没有冲突。The next thing about it is, TCM is not just about taking medicine as well. There's breathing techniques. There's acupressure techniques. This will not affect or be in conflict with your Western medicine. Now, if you are taking medicine, for example, this is a real example. 我们有病人呢去做癌症的治疗。We have got cancer patients going for their chemotherapy, going for their radiation. This is what we will tell them. You know, chemotherapy, it's putting a toxic or toxins into your body and push you to the verge of very close to death and then stop it to bring you back. It kills the cancer cells, but at the same time, it kills healthy cells as well. So what TCM can do in this case is it complements. When you are going for your radiation or for your chemotherapy, we have got 补气汤. We have got simple recipes like 莲藕粉. That's it. Because for patients who are going through chemotherapy or radiation, especially radiation, they'll feel like someone is burning their insides, their internal organs. They'll see blisters sometimes in their throat or in their mouth. So if you want them to eat food, it's very challenging for them. 莲藕粉, 食疗方, it's superb. It's superb. So I think it sort of goes hand in hand rather than fighting one another. Yeah.
So Pornsak has mentioned about TCM being good for even babies, but
Yes.
throughout lives, different stages,
Yes.
As we age, we can still use TCM to address our different issues.
Correct, correct. And you know, just now I started by saying today we're going to learn about 假爆, you know, or taking tonic. But what exactly is 爆 or 补到底是怎么一回事? So today, ladies and gentlemen, I've broken it down to three categories. The first one, 睡补. 睡眠养生 is also a very important part of 养生. The second part, ladies and gentlemen, is 动补. As I've mentioned just now, 活动活着就是要动. The last one, everybody's favorite, 食补, food therapy. 所以补我们可以把它分为三大类：睡补、动补和食补。So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with 睡补 first. 睡眠养生，有谁没有睡觉吗？没有哈，所以如果我跟你讲，大家今晚你回去睡觉，你就可以开始养生了。你们觉得好不好？好哈，是不是免费的？是哈啊，老婆如果老公讲不是免费的，你就要问他为什么 ？OK，this one 做一个实验 ，1, 2, 3 and 4 4 different sleeping positions, ladies and gentlemen. Position number 1. Position number 1. You sleep with your belly facing the mattress and your face to the side. Who sleeps like that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 啊，只有4个人这样睡，这么不受欢迎啊，这个睡姿。Okay? Position number 2, on your back. 谁是这样躺着睡的？
平躺 right
有人吗？ On your back. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, quite a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Close to 20. Close to 20.
Okay, sleeping on your back.
Next, fetus position. 侧卧。
Sleeping on your side.
Wow, wow. Practically
okay.
the rest of the room, huh?
Okay,
Very good. And last but not least,
Face down.
face down, belly down. Who sleeps like that? Very good. No one should sleep like that.
How do you wake up from sleeping?
Maybe never. 为什么我们都不提倡呢？大家就是睡觉的时候呢，面朝下，呼吸困难啊！大家晚上睡觉呢，就是 you want your respiratory system to be as relaxed as possible. So if you sleep face down, how are you going to breathe properly? So the 4th one is out. First, second, and third. Which one do you think is the best? Let's hear the applause. Huh? Number 1, I think number 1 is the best. Applause. Applause. Okay. Number 2, I think this position is the best. Applause. Wow. Number 3, I think this is the best. Applause. 哎呦，我都不用来这个讲座了，大家都是医生了。I need to go now.
Very knowledgeable group. Yeah.
So you're correct. Why is this position the best position? One more question. Side sleeper, right? Left side. All right. Kanchong right. Kanchong right. Teacher ask question now. Left side or right side? You see, want to fight already. Very good. Left side. Please raise your hand. Sleep on your left, huh? Okay. Good. Right side. Please raise your hand. Oh, very good. Very good. Half, half. Ladies and gentlemen, the best sleeping position is the fetus position. Why? Your cervical area is relaxed. Your spine is relaxed. That's why we call it the fetus position. 在娘胎的位置就是这个样子。为什么呢？宝宝是最舒服的，在娘胎里面，所以这个睡姿其实是最好的。现在要睡左边还是睡右边啊？ Ladies and gentlemen, the best way to sleep is this. Let me quote from 备急千金药方. It says, 屈膝侧卧. This one we all know already. 一人气力. It's very good for your respiratory. It's very good for your qi movement. 肾正. That word, 眼卧. 肾正眼卧 means to sleep like that. Like when you say your goodbye. Okay, so don't sleep like that. TCM also, wow, very pantang one. Okay, please don't sleep like that. Now, 侧卧, why is it that it's better to sleep on the right side? How you remember? The right side is always the right side. Easy or not? Easy, right? So tonight, kanchong le, left or right, left or right. Pornsak say, the right side is always the right side. Okay? So sleep on your right, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because your heart gets to relax also. Your heart is here, right? Why do you want to put pressure? Imagine if you are 50 or 60 kilograms. You are putting your weight on your heart when you are sleeping, you know. If you sleep for 8 hours, means the pressure is going to be on your heart for 8 hours. Why? Doesn't help at all. You sleep on the left. Hey, you sleep on the right. The right.
Pornsak said sleep on the right side.
That's always the right side.
Okay.
You sleep on the right, your heart relaxes. You can breathe better. You can breathe so much better. You don't believe me? You try tonight. 今晚就开始了。睡眠养生, 睡眠养生, ladies and gentlemen.
Because you're coming into this,
yes,
I've got a question related to sleep.
Yes.
But please go ahead first.
Okay, right. So how long should we sleep, ladies and gentlemen? You know, a lot of patients, they come to us. They say, Pornsak 医师，我晚上睡不着嘞，我睡不够嘞。我讲阿妈，你睡多少个小时？我从晚上9点睡我4点就起来了。我算一下，9、10、11、12、1、2、3、4，7个小时，阿妈够了，阿妈可以了。不是了，我要睡8个小时。为什么？因为报纸讲要睡8个小时。Ladies and gentlemen, 8个小时 is really meant for teenagers and young adults. 8个小时 just nice. Okay? For someone who's 30 years old to maybe 59, 7 hours, it's good enough. For those of us who are above 60 years old, 5 to 6 hours, that's sufficient already. For infant, 宝宝 baby, let them sleep as much as possible. Don't say, 8个小时到了，起来了 baby, 起来了 baby. No, the baby should sleep as much as possible. Why? At this point in time, can the baby do 食补? Very hard. Can the baby do 动补? I don't know how you're going to teach them. So the only 补 that the baby can do is 睡补。睡眠养生, let the baby sleep. If the baby sleeps enough, not only will the baby grow up to be a healthy child, the baby will be a very smart child. It's good for the development of their brain, neurological health. Let them sleep.
Okay. Well, we're on the topic of 睡补.
Yes.
请Pornsak 水补。
水补一下。哎呀，你人真好。Cheers, Danny.
对，我是好朋友，所以。
哎呀。
All right, so we've got questions
大家
coming
喝
in.
水哈。
And this question is related to sleep, actually.
Yeah.
We've got someone here. I'm in my 50s.
50s.
All right. How do I sleep well, like in my younger days? Because I find myself going to the toilet quite a few times, almost every night.
So there's a few reasons why this can be a problem. Number one, you must have drank a lot of water before you sleep, right? So the way to stop this is, let's do a Q&A. Should we drink water before we sleep? If you think yes, raise your hand.
You sound very threatening when you ask this question.
Right? It's a trick question.
I know, yeah. You still dare to say yes.
If you think no, 1 hour before you sleep, don't drink water already.
Now they also feel threatened, like, am I supposed to raise my hand?
Wow, later, feedback of Pornsak's talk, I was very fearful throughout the whole talk.
Keep asking me to answer questions.
Okay, we do Q&A, so it helps you to remember better. Remember better, trust me. Remember when you sleep, right before you sleep, right? Just drink 1 mouthful of water. Why? Because when we sleep, the viscosity of our blood will actually increase. So, especially, how old is this gentleman or lady again?
In his 50s.
50s. Especially when you're already in your 50s, this is a time where the tendency of getting a stroke, it's higher as compared to a younger person. Why drinking this 1 mouthful of water is so important? 大家知道我们睡的时候啊，那个血液会变比较浓稠一点嘛，对不对？如果太过浓稠的血液通不过血管，那个就是中风的一个体现。所以睡觉前为什么喝1口水呢？血液不只可以更循环，你的血的浓稠度也不会那么高。
So your blood wouldn't be as thick if you only have a mouthful of water right before you sleep.
Correct. The second thing, 50-year-old gentleman, why is it that you keep going to the toilet in the middle of the night? If you never drink so much water, it's because 肾气不足。肾气不足. There's a deficiency in the qi in your kidney. Don't worry, there's an exercise that is very good for that. Very good for that. I'll be teaching everyone later. 所以呢，不管等一下在座的朋友，男生还是女生，如果你觉得晚上睡觉一直要上厕所，等一下有一个运动，你一定要学，一定要学，免费的。
Okay, we've got lots to share.
Yes.
Today, let's move on from 睡补.
So 2 acupoints to help you sleep better, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 涌泉穴. How do you massage this point? Don't need to massage. Just put your leg on the floor and do this. Like you can do it now. Hey, but don't fall asleep during my talk.
So it's rubbing on the floor.
Just rub your legs.
Okay.
Until you feel a warm sensation. And then, if you want, 穿一双袜子, wear socks. And then sleep.
Does it help if I put tennis balls underneath my Feet.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. It's even more specific to that point. Okay. Second one, everybody, this one can do now. Your ear. You know how the ear, it looks very much like the baby in its fetus position. So you sayang the baby, you sayang your ear. Everybody do this now. Sayang, sayang, sayang. The top, the middle portion, and the bottom, the loop. Same thing for the other side. Just keep doing this until you feel a warm sensation. 到耳朵暖暖的。就可以睡觉了啊！不要做了，等一下你们全部睡着。把手放下，把手放下。
That is actually very wonderful. I think for couples,
Yeah.
it's wonderful to massage each other's ear.
That may lead to, not
Intimacy,
sleeping.
right,
Yeah.
right. Oh, okay, maybe.
Investing in your future. Yes, that's in theme with CPF also.
Of course, yeah. Okay, so 2 different massages that we can do.
Very easy. Moving your feet on the ground, massaging your ear. 每个人都可以做的 ，OK？ 天天做。Next, 动补 this is going to take some time, ladies and gentlemen. 养生13法
13 ways to wellness.
Yes. So these are the 13法 Wow, everybody taking photo. Is it taking of me or of my PowerPoint slides?
I think they were taking video of you rubbing your ears.
Ooh, whatever it is for. Okay, so 这个不用紧张的，很容易的 ，OK？ 第一个法常书 ，ladies and gentlemen, come, let's put our phone down and practice. So tonight you can start already. Rub your palms together.
Warm
Rub
it up.
palms together. Okay? Do you
Let's do
feel
it
a warm
together.
sensation? If not, rub again. When there's a warm sensation, run your palm and your fingers through your hair. Through your hair. 再来一次，第二次。再来一次，第三次。OK， 然后继续，就这样重复的做，做它个8到10次就可以了。这个平时的养生啊，平时的养生对什么好呢？第一，你的脑筋会特别的清醒。
This is good for your brain.
Yes.
So do it 8 to 10 times.
And it's also very good for the prevention of gray hair. Gray hair. When we say 养生, right, we don't want our organs to look pretty only. We want ourselves to look pretty inside out. Okay, so 养生的第一招，不要有白发，不要有脱发。Prevention of hair loss and gray hair. Do this. Rub, comb. Rub, comb. 第一招大家学会了哈，哇，很快可以毕业了嘞。第一招这样就学会了。第二招this one 不用教就会了。你想想啊，来过年有一个你很不喜欢的 relative 来跟你拜年，你会做什么？翻白眼。
不用啊，在 office 很多人都翻。A lot of people do this in the office. Oh my
But
gosh.
this eye rolling, right, ladies and gentlemen, 是这样子做的哈。大家借我你的手，可以吗？左手右手都可以。OK， 我们先去哪里？左边。
Let's start with the left side.
左边头不要动头看前方。
Do not move your head.
你的头看我 ，look at me, look at me, look at Danny also.
No, look forward, right?
And then slowly move your pinky away from you towards the left, and your eye follow. Your eye follow maximum. Maximum must stop. If not, your eyes go somewhere else. I don't know. So maximum you stop. Okay. Then go up. Maximum. Maximum. And then go right. Maximum.
This is like watching Singapore Flyer going around very slowly.
Very slowly. You're correct. Okay. Just do this, and when you finish this, it's not a complete set yet. To end off this set, rub your hand. And when your palms are warm, cover your eyes.
Oh, that feels so good.
Yes, and you can let out the sound. Okay? 第二个会了哈，有人不会要让我知道哈。我 see done. The third one chewing air. Easier said than done. This one, all you have to do is just chew. Imagine you're eating your favorite food, bak kut teh, bak kwa. I'm always talking about bak, very bad. Just chew. How many times? 36 times. 3 cycles of 12. 36 times, chew.
Wonderful. 12 is a magic number almost. So 36 times.
So
don't look chum like you know.
yeah, this one you don't have to open widely. 这个嘴巴不用张大，你甚至可以呢把你的那个嘴唇合起来，然后呢
You can close your lips and it doesn't need big movements.
This one you can, this 养生法 you can do even while waiting for your food to come, or waiting for your Grab, or waiting for your friends.
Or waiting for your destination while you're on the bus.
Yes, but if the whole bus is doing it, you hear the kak 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 sound.
Then you know we've been to Pornsak's workshop.
Oh yes,
already,
养生13法。
第四法
This one slightly complicated. First, from the word,
Okay.
something to do with your drool. Okay, so 漱 gargle, you know, like gargle. We all know like 漱口. Everybody knows. What is 郁金? 郁金 is actually
Saliva?
Saliva. Yes. So now, let's purse our lips, and then your tongue, tongue, go round like the Singapore flyer in a clockwise manner.
Okay, this I want to see you do, and then people take video. Swish and swallow. Exercising of your tongue within
12 times, and then you swallow. Okay? That was clockwise, right? Do once more, anti-clockwise. 你们不要笑，我现在很丑，做完我很美的 ，OK？ And then, when you salivate, swallow, okay? That is 漱玉经. 漱玉经. If you want, you can even do it behind your teeth. Just now the tongue was touching, almost touching your lips, right? Now, you clench your teeth, your tongue inside, same action. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Then swallow the saliva. This is actually very good, especially in Singapore. Why? A lot of us live very hectic lifestyles. We don't eat on time. Sometimes we go hungry. If we go hungry, it's very bad for our gastric. A lot of us get gastric pain or digestion problems with our digestive system. This swallowing of your saliva helps to protect your digestive system.
Yeah, instead of having dry mouth, it's good to lubricate.
And
Shall we move
saliva
to
has enzymes as well.
Yes.
This one, 明天骨 or 耳长骨. This one, this acupuncture point is very important. 风池. Find it? Everybody massaging already, right? That's only first half.
That's a little space that we have,
Yes.
right?
It's actually, if you were to draw a straight line from your ear loop to the back, it's somewhere here. 你从你的耳垂画一条直线到你那个脊椎
Straight line, yep, from your loop to your spine.
它有一个坑 It's like there's a sunken area. That's the point. Okay, 左右两侧 This point, what do you do with it? What is 明天骨, ladies and gentlemen?
I hear this ringing sound in my ear. Can I go for acupuncture?
Of course, acupuncture is pretty effective when it comes to tinnitus,
But before that, why don't you try this exercise? 明天骨, beating the heavenly drums. It's easy and it's free. Save some money. Rub your palms until you feel warm sensation. Cup your ears. Hit the back of your head with your fingertips like you are drumming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's one set. Do 9 sets in a row. 9981次. 明天骨 works well for tinnitus and it's also good for the maintenance of your hearing health. Best of all, it helps to improve your memory too. So everyone should do it, young and old.
So that's 明天骨, ladies and gentlemen. 对耳鸣很好，而且呢，谁不要有老人痴呆症的，这个也很好，很好，随时都可以做。等 taxi、等 bus、等 MRT 做。Done, okay? Anytime. Next, 面常洗 don't need water, don't need 干洗 Rub your palm, and then go in an upward direction, and then out. One more time, upward direction, and then out. This one helps to give you a very rosy complexion, and this one is very good to do on a daily basis. It prevents wrinkles. 哇，讲对身体好，没有人讲会变美，我应该做美容讲座。
对。 So instead of drooping, your skin or your face, it helps lift up and keep it taut.
Yes,
right?
yes. Helps with facial muscle also. Neck rotation, this one is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. But this one you have to do standing up. Standing up, I'll just show you really quickly. If you want, you can stand up also. 哎呦，没有人要站起来嘞。Okay, put your hand on your hip, ah. 不用排水了，这个是养生，不要怕。And then turn right, slowly. Turn left, your left, slowly. And then look up, slowly. Look down, slowly. This is done slowly. Ladies and gentlemen, neck rotation. Very easy, right? Right, left, bottom, and up. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, okay?
We encourage you to put on your phones and do it along with us. Yeah, because it's really strange seeing some people being awkward with their mobile phones and their necks at the same time.
I think this is what we're all living the iPhone age. Next, 腰长摆 hip rotation. This one also very easy.
Are you going to demonstrate?
Yes.
All right.
This one, like when you go to, let's say, a quadrangle near, let's say, Tua Payoh Hub, every day at 7 o'clock, you see all the auntie or the amma doing this. This, right? This is hip rotation, but the hand go where? Some the hand go Boon Lay, some the hand go Sengkang. No, the hand doesn't go to all these places. The hand goes to Mingmen and Shen Shu. Where is Mingmen and where is Shen Shu? These are two very good acupuncture points for wellness. Your belly button, imagine I have a laser that strikes you through the belly button and out from the back in one straight line. Belly button in front, Mingmen and Shen Shu directly at the back. So, when you're doing the hip rotation, instead of both hands going to Sengkang or going to Choa Chu Kang, no, it stops here. It stops here. It stops here. So, this hand, cup the belly button. This hand, cup. I'll do it at the back also, it goes like that. Mingmen, Shen Shu, Mingmen, Shen Shu. This is hip rotation, ladies and gentlemen.
Does it
Very
help to
easy.
reduce waistline?
If you do it every day, please do. Belly rub, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody loves a belly rub, right? But how should you do a TCM style belly rub? You can do it on yourself, on your loved one, on your children, on your grandchildren. Warm your hands. And then put your hand on your belly button. And then go in a clockwise manner, drawing a small circle, and it becomes a big circle. And then again, small circle, and then big circle. Okay, this is a belly rub. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Next, this one. This is very important for all those who always wake up in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, or for ladies who are suffering from incontinence. 这个呢，对于有漏尿问题的朋友们非常非常的好，而且这个天天做，无时无刻的做，你现在做也可以。是怎么样一个动作呢？提肛，我们叫做提肛的动作 is at the pelvic floor. You see where the arrow is pointing? That's the pelvic floor. You imagine you want to lift it up. The sensation is as such. You need to go to the toilet because you just eat 麻辣火锅. Oh no, it's coming, right? But you cannot find the toilet. So you need to hold it, right? That's the sensation. Okay? 提肛的动作. Do this while you are breathing in. Breathing in, you hold as long as you can, 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 and then relax. This, please do every single day. 对妇女朋友特别的好。男生的话呢，对我们的前列腺特别的好。这个天天做，站着做，坐着做，只要你肯做 ，OK？
它的感觉就有点像忍尿，也是对
对
男生来说。
忍就是你很急了，但是厕所好远。knee rotation. The picture shows it already. Very easy. Both hands on the knee and rotate slowly clockwise and anti-clockwise. Slowly. Every round you can do 12. And then anti-clockwise 12 also. Ladies and gentlemen. Final two. 散步啊，这个不用教了哈。唯一一个要注意的就是 散步的时候记得姿势和心情很重要。Your posture and your mood is very important. Why? Some people, when they are strolling, right, they are scolding their husband, scolding their children. 我跟你讲那个阿劳啊，我的孩子，and then after strolling, you feel even more agitated. That's not how this is meant to be. When you're strolling, think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. 我们需要去宽心，我们需要去开心。OK， 天天都可以做，随时都可以做，常散步。And the last one， 哇，这个大家最喜欢的 foot rub， 怎么做呢？温暖你的左手，然后搓右脚，你的右脚啊，然后再温暖你的右手，搓左脚，就是这样简单。
热烈掌声，Pornsak现身说法。All right, wonderful demonstration. We've got a lot to share.
Yes.
And we really want to do that for everybody right now.
Okay. 5 more recipes. 大家还有没有5分钟
Do you have 5 more minutes for us?
If
We're
you
gonna
don't have
share
5 more minutes,
5
don't worry.
recipes.
The doors are all locked.
You get 20% discount after this. All right, if you stay on.
Yes, you get extra top up in your CPF account. Hey, kidding. Okay, the first one, ladies and gentlemen, lotus roots. 为什么我觉得这个汤我今天一定要介绍呢？新加坡的人的压力太大了。So this one helps to ease anxiety, helps you to lift your mood, helps you to feel happier. It's so easy. Lotus roots, 500 gram. Lotus seeds, 150 gram. Carrot, 150 gram. Wolfberry, 20 gram. Lean meat, if today is 初一15, you 吃斋啊, don't need meat, okay? 2,500 cc of water, simmer for 2 hours. It's so easy.
莲藕汤，
莲藕莲子汤 perfect, okay? 每一次你觉得我压力很大，或者今天哎呀我又被那个阿劳气到了，哎呦啊 ，please 莲子莲藕汤，
one
莲子
recipe
莲
to
藕
go,
汤。
lotus roots.
Second one, garlic. We all know that garlic it's a super power food, right? Some of us, we wouldn't chew garlic, raw garlic. Yes, you can do that. The problem is, how long should we chew it for? At least 3 to 5 minutes before you swallow. It needs to interact with your saliva. The enzymes in your saliva, it's what's going to activate them if you are chewing raw garlic.
Any difference between raw garlic and roasted garlic, maybe?
Roasted garlic, if you are someone who always, we call it 普抓. You know, you have a heaty body. Maybe roasted garlic may not be highly recommended. Okay? So this one, when we overeat, Christmas 要来了，新年要来了，农历年要来了。We're going to eat all the way from Christmas to New Year, all the way to Chinese New Year. When we overeat, oh, cannot sleep. Oh yeah, stomach so full. Cannot walk, stomach so full. Cannot breathe properly, stomach so full. How? Cook this soup. Ladies and gentlemen, garlic, 200 grams. Shiitake mushroom, 6 to 8 of it. Chicken breast, 300 grams. And you must season with pepper, not salt. Pepper. Okay? 2,500 cc of water, simmer for 1 hour. When you drink this soup, you will feel this sense of relief. It helps with your digestion, and you won't get this uncomfortable feeling of bloatedness. All right? Next, carrot. Why this? Everyone is always on your phone. Every one of us, we are always on our phone. So many patients come to the clinic. 医生啊，我的眼睛很干啊。医生，我的眼睛很干啊。干眼症 This one. Carrots, 150 grams. Juice it. Orange, 1, 2, 3. 3 oranges. Juice it together with wolfberry. This one, there's only one thing to note. 饭后吃.
Great for those who are always on the laptop as well.
Yes, 3 C's, you know. This one, please, enjoy it. Next, eggs. This one, ladies and gentlemen, there's always this question about eggs. Whether we can eat eggs on a daily basis or not. 很多人觉得吃蛋，哎呦，胆固醇很高嘞，怎么办？吃了之后心脏会不好嘞。错。美国最近有一份研究已经指出了，如果你只吃蛋黄 ，if you're only consuming the egg yolk, you are correct. Cholesterol too high. But Mother Nature, it's amazing. If you were to consume the whole egg, the egg yolk with the egg white, not only will the cholesterol not spike, it helps with your cardiovascular health. So yes, 每一天吃一粒鸡蛋 very good for everyone. 老老少少每天一粒鸡蛋，这个是养生非常好的一个食谱。如果女生呢来月事的时候 ，when the crimson tide comes, this is a good recipe. 艾草炒蛋就是这样子，艾草很便宜啊，你买几毛钱就一把了哈。然后鸡蛋2颗炒吃，全家可以一起吃。Okay? Last one, ladies and gentlemen. Bye bye dampness.
湿气。
湿气 This is very good for weight loss. So 要瘦身的朋友尽管拍，马上拍。把你拍了之后不会瘦啊，拍完要回家煮了喝下去才会瘦啊。So 这个呢，其实只有2个很重要的食材 ，only 2 main ingredients. One, China barley, not Job's tears. Job's tears are the small little ones where we make barley drink when we go to coffee shop. No, not those barley China barley, 中国薏仁，比较胖的、比较粗的中国薏仁，沥水。The next one, 扁豆. This you just have to note one thing: barley and the hyacinth bean, they are tough. You need to soak them overnight. 这个要先泡隔夜，然后呢，明天你起床之后倒掉那个水，然后放一锅里面，2000 cc of water， 2公升的水，然后呢，慢火煮2个小时，2个小时就可以了 ，ladies and gentlemen. This one you can drink at least once to twice a week. 因为新加坡呢真的很潮湿，很多人湿气太重，包括什么呢？很容易睡了很久，但起床之后呢，还是觉得好累，
You might
无精
feel
打采。
very tired even though
Always
you've got hours of
lethargic.
sleep, right?
Yeah. And this last slide, it's very important. 神医美儿 So all the recipes, ladies and gentlemen, you can join me and my mentor, 美儿医师 or 陈美儿博士. You can scan the QR code. It'll bring you to the Facebook page. This is a free online TCM clinic. A free online TCM clinic that my mentor and I, we go on live every Thursday at 9 o'clock. The previous Thursday, the topic was on frozen shoulder. 50间 frozen shoulder， 所以50间想要了解多一点呢，可以去看一下。接下来我们会聊关于更年期 menopause before, during and after. So just scan the QR code and we'll see you Thursday live at 9 p.m.
为什么一切都在讲我的问题这样子？Ladies and gentlemen, big hand please for Pornsak.
Thank you for having me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you,
CPF and Money Sense. Thank you so much. It's been a privilege. Goodbye and good health. Bye bye.